So this is not a terrible morning. I mean, it's not too cold, but there is no sun, and I think it just rained ever so slightly. So for us, we are heading to the gym. And we are gonna do legs, because it's a leg day. A leg day. You know, sometimes, like, look, I love leg days, but sometimes I just don't want to do them. I really don't want to do them. But then I like to believe that I go to the gym and then everything changes and I'm like, ooh, leg day. Which does happen sometimes. And put some music on. Since it's a leg day, we require some metal to wake us up on the way to the gym. I hope the fucking roads are good and there isn't road closures and then I have to go around and then that takes me an extra 10 minutes to get to the fucking gym just so I can do legs. This is not a good deal, isn't it? But oh well. Look, we're gonna head there anyway. We're gonna see how things are. Let me turn that down a little bit so you can hear me and I don't have to shout over the song. But yeah, we're gonna head there, we're gonna do legs, we're gonna do our usual stuff. I am gonna use that upside down leg press because I really like it and it doesn't hurt my knee, more importantly. So we are gonna do that. Or squats. I could do squats, it just depends what time I'm gonna get there, because if it's early and I have time, I might as well do some squats because I miss them, man. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. But for now, we have to go there, we have to get there, so let's get there. So yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I don't really have much else to say other than the fact that it is leg day. We're gonna go, we're gonna try our best, we're gonna give it our all, and we're gonna get our legs even bigger, because that's life. So I'll see you inside the gym. Alrighty, so I've decided to do squats. Now, I'm not too sure. I don't know if this was a good call or not, because on the warm-up, very first set was just a bar. On the way down, I didn't have this. And my knee was kind of like, Well, again, that might have been the case because I was not warm enough, but yeah, it's one of these things. I think I'm gonna have to address this very soon because I don't want to stop squatting. I don't want to stop the hack squats. I really like these machines, and obviously they help you build a lot of muscle, so I don't want to like miss out on all of that. But in any case, we're gonna squat anyway. After all that, we're gonna squat. So the thing is, this gym, once again, the equipment that it has, they've thought of everything. So you have this little thing here, which is essentially, it helps you elevate your heel, and that obviously sort of puts the quads in a position where they have to stretch more than what they usually would have, which is obviously great for us. This does minimize the amount of weight that you can move because it makes the whole movement more quad focused. So lower back, hips, glutes and all of that take less and less of a weight, and it's more on the quads, which again is good because that's what I want. But in any case, it does limit the amount of weight that you can move, which is not very manly, I know, but in any case, that's what it is. So we're gonna do the first set, sort of see how it goes. I have 120 on now. I was thinking of going up to 140 or even 130. Should say that the other way around, shouldn't I? I was thinking of going all the way up to 130 or even 140. But I don't know, 140, although we usually do 140 for a few reps. When I say a few, I mean about 8 reps. I'm not sure. I don't really want to push it now. So, still, this is going to be a very hard set. We are going to take it very close to failure, if not to, well, I say to failure. I don't think I can take it to failure, but that's all right. That's all right. This would do. So let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Woo. Ah, not bad. Alright. After all these sets, I am going to do a drop set as well, so we're down to 100 versus 120. It should move easily, more easily than before, obviously. But I haven't really rested in between sets all that much. I've rested enough, I think, but you know, it's only a drop set, so I just want to get that done and then move on to the machines. Good. We've made it to the hamstring curls. I'm not gonna lie, these squats, these 3 sets, did take a big portion of my energy, which is to be expected. It's squats, isn't it? So it is to be expected with squats. That's okay. Right, let's do the hamstrings. Oh, by the way, because as if the squat sets weren't enough, we have 100 kilo now. Usually we do 95, but I thought, fuck it, let's go up. Let's do some reps, some clean ass reps. Oh. 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 Push. 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 That was some set. Jeez. One more. Hopefully exactly like this one. I have no idea how many reps I did. Kind of lost count after rep 8. So every single leg extension is taken, which is a rare occurrence given how many we have here. Which means that I'm gonna have to improvise, and I'm gonna use the leg press, but I'm not gonna use the leg press as I normally use it. We're gonna make this quad biased as much as possible. So the way that you do that is very similar to squats. You put your feet very close together, and then if you can, on the way down, you stay on your tiptoes. So that way you hyperextend the quad, and as I said before, most of the resistance, if not pretty much all of it, goes on your quads. I'll show you what I mean, but it's really pretty self-explanatory. But in any case, I'm gonna have to do the set, so you're gonna have to see. But yeah, this is the only sort of exercise that I could think of, because obviously we just did squats. So I don't wanna go back and do that again. It makes no sense. we want to have some variation anyway. But yeah, I didn't really want to wait for the leg extensions to come free, so let's do this instead. That's pretty much how it looks like. Again, you need less weight if you are going to do that, because you take away from all the other muscles and you put most of the resistance on the quads. So quads plus glutes plus hamstrings plus whatever else versus just quads. Obviously just quads moves less weight, so you know. But again, you bring your feet pretty close together, you put them as far down as possible, and on the way down, if you can, just be on your tiptoes. Oh, fuck me. All right, I'm gonna do one more set and then we're gonna wrap it up here, but I think I'm gonna turn the camera off anyway. That was a pretty tiring leg day, which is good. I'm not complaining. I have a sick pump, but you know, pretty tiring nonetheless. In any case, this is gonna be it up. Tomorrow I have rest. Day after I'm gonna see you again with back. Till then, peace. Now I'm out.